Good morning, students. How are you, everyone? I hope all of you are doing fine. Today, I'd like to welcome you to Shamsul High School and College English Version online class. And in today's class, we'll be talking about sentence making with jumbled words. And you are familiar with this topic, right? And this is part one because I'm going to give you one more class on this. So let's get it started. And before we go to the main part of the lesson, I'd like to tell you one important thing, which is always before you answer one type of question or before you take a test, you go through the instruction. I mean, go through the question, right? And try to understand what it means. For example, the name of the topic here is sentence making with jumbled words. So what do you have to do here? You have to exactly make sentence, make what? Sentence, right? With what? With jumbled words. What does it mean? It means that the words that you can see here, they are all jumbled, means disorganized. Now you have to organize them so that they mean something clear, right? And this is your main duty here, okay? To organize the parts of the sentences so it has clear meaning. For example, if you take a look at the first one, family or a we happy, what does it mean? Yes, you can understand something maybe, but not clearly, right? Which is why this is wrong. We have to organize the words in a way that it has very specific and clear meaning, right? How can I do that? I'll give you all the tips and I'll teach you how to do it properly so you can make sentences without any problems. Let's go. Now, the first one is the family are we a happy family. If you want to say that the family that you have is very happy, there's no problem in it, then you want to say that, yes, I live in a happy family. What does it mean? Your family is happy, right? So you can write, first of all, you can write we, then after that, you can take are, right? We are, and then a. After that, you can write happy. And finally, you can write family, right? Now, take a look at this sentence. We we are a happy family, right? And after you read it, I'm sure it's very clear to you, right? All right. So this is what your duty is. You need to make the meaning clear, arranging the parts of the sentences properly. Let's go to the next one. Fly I, kite A. If you just take a look at it, then just it rings a bell, but you don't know for sure what it means. Well, even though you know what a kite is, I think you know, right? So for you, I have just given a picture. This one is a kite, right? We can make it, and what can it do? We can fly it. Where? In the sky, right? Big sky, and we can make a kite like this. This is a beautiful kite, right? Do you like it? I'm sure you do. So this is a beautiful kite and we can fly it in the sky, right? And you know the meaning of fly, right? Helicopter flies, a mosquito flies, and definitely the birds, they fly like all the time. We see them flying in the sky, okay? All right, so let's organize this parts. For example, you need to think what part of the sentence you put first so you can make a good sentence with a clear meaning, right? All right, I'm sure you can do it on your own. Let's do it. First, if you put I, and then if you put fly, and then a, and finally kite. Now, what does it mean? It means I fly a kite. You fly what? You fly this. You fly this. So I fly a kite, right? This is very good. All right. Now let's go to the third one. Sharp, sharp. and then knife, D is. Well, you should not, I mean, you're not supposed to get a clear idea out of it because they are jumbled, they are disorganized. Now, our duty is to organize them. And to give a good meaning, what can I do? What can I put first? All right. If we put the first, all right, right here, the, sorry, okay, the, and then what do you need to put? If we put knife, sorry, knife, the knife now, just we got something here, the knife, and then if we put is, nice, the knife is what? And you know, the knives are sharp. The knives are sharp. So write sharp, sharp. All right. Now, do you have a clear idea about what it means? Yeah, I'm sure you do because the knife is sharp. I use the knife. The knife is sharp. You want to take a look at a knife? Yes. Let's go. This is a knife. Do you see it? This part of the knife, we call it blade, right? This part of the knife, this part, this is very sharp. You can cut a fruit, you can cut anything, almost anything, right? With a knife. You have a big watermelon, you can cut it with this knife, right? And don't touch it, don't touch this part of the knife. I don't recommend. If you have a knife, first I recommend don't touch a knife in your house because still you're little. So do not touch a knife without your parents' permission. Even though you have a knife near you, and if you want to touch it, never touch this part because this is very sharp. You can cut your hand, okay? All right, so the knife is sharp, right? How is the knife? The knife is sharp, sharp, okay? Very good. And this is the handle of the knife. This is what? This part we call the handle of the knife, and this is the blade of the knife. And this part is very sharp. Well, so we have a clear meaning here, which is very good. And now let's turn to number 4, which is is nurse and she. Well, we need to make something here so it has a clear meaning. What can I put first? By the way, do you know a nurse? Yeah? If you don't know, take a look at her. Take a look at this girl, right? Here. She is a nurse, right? You know, so what are nurses? They work, where do they work? They work at a hospital and they help the patients. They take care of the patients. And you also know that there are differences between a doctor and a nurse. Doctor treats the patient, prescribes medicine, but a nurse, she doesn't do it or he doesn't do it. What does she do? She takes care according to the prescription of given by the doctor. She takes care of the patients, right? All right, this is very important job. Okay, so and if you go to any hospital, I'm sure you will see one, right? Usually wearing in our country wearing the white apron. You see here, she's wearing white apron. This part we call it apron. All right, and around her neck you can see stethoscope, right? Right here. Very good. Okay, so not only a female can be a nurse, a male can also be a nurse. We call nurse, even though he's a male, we call nurse, right? All right, so what can we write here? We can write first she and then is. If we put right after it a, okay, a nurse. What is it? She is a nurse. She, what is she? She is a nurse. What is she? She's a nurse, right? Very good. What is she? Take a look at her. What is she? She is a nurse. Nice, right? Okay, so she's a nurse. Now, this sentence has a very clear meaning. And this is our duty to make it clear, right? Because the words will be jumbled, disorganized. Our duty in this topic is to organize them so it has a clear meaning. Now, finally, number 5, is Bangladesh small a country? It definitely rings a bell, I'm sure, because we know Bangladesh, right? This is the name of our country. What is the name of our country? Bangladesh. And it's small and country. You know all this, right? You know all this. And I'm sure you can do it on your own. All right. So I'm going to give you a second. Do it on your own. Try it. Think it before I write it here. You think it. Can you do it? I'm sure some of you have already done it. Very good. Good job. Now, let's do it together. We can write first Bangladesh, and then we can put is. Bangladesh is what? Is then a small, small what? Bangladesh is small, small country, right? So put country here. Sorry. Okay, so Bangladesh is a small country right here. Bangladesh is a small country, right? So now if you take a look at this one, Bangladesh is a small country, it has a very clear meaning. But the upper one is Bangladesh small a country, you know something is not right. And this is your duty to make it right. Once you can do it, you are good. Very good. All right. Excuse me. So what we have learned today in today's class, we have learned how to write or how to make sentences out of the words which are jumbled. We say sentence making with jumbled words, right? Okay. And my dear students, I'll also tell you that whatever you do in English, you need to be careful about the pronunciation, right? So this time, let's focus on the pronunciation because we have done our duty here, right? Okay, everything is clear. We know how to make sentences out of jumbled words. Now let's take a look at the pronunciation. The first one, I want you to repeat after me. Can you repeat after me? I'll be very happy if you do. All right. So I'm going to say the first sentence. You're going to repeat after me. I'll give you some time to do that. Well, the first one. We are a happy family. Please repeat after me. We are a happy family. We are a happy family. Good. Very good. Now, the second one. I fly a kite. I fly a kite. Well done. You're doing very good. Trust me. Well, the third one. The knife is sharp. Knife. You remember knife? So the knife is sharp. Very good. And the fourth one, she's a nurse. She, right? Remember her? Well, she is a nurse. Repeat after me. She's a nurse. Nice. And number 5, Bangladesh is a small country. Repeat after me, please. Bangladesh is a small country. Bangladesh is a small country. Bangladesh is a small country. Very good. Small country. Nice. Very good. All right. So this is how you practice it, right? If you need to, just take the class 2 or 3 times. And of course, when I told you to repeat, please repeat. That will help you a lot. My dear student, thank you so much for taking the class today. And please remember the tips and the tricks to answer this type of question. And I've told you to take a look at the instruction, which is very, very important for any type of question, right? I hope you enjoyed the class and learned a lot of new things, and that's really fine. Okay, so I'll give you one more class on this. And until next time, I wish you good health, stay happy, stay fine, and take care. Goodbye for now.